Hey everybody, Frank from GolfTraxx here. So we've been asked to explain how it is that we create these drone flyovers so that folks can be adding them for their courses. Because maybe they've got the drone flyover piece, but they don't have it all edited with yardage and maybe graphics for the course, maybe voiceover. So GolfTraxx gives probably the easiest approach for any course in the world to make a video where all of that is integrated so people can see it. And so the purpose of this video is to show you how. So as you've probably seen, these drone flyovers are getting created left and right out on our site. We have literally 1,000 course flyovers and several hundred whole flyovers already. So let's just take an example. It's one that everybody's interested in, probably nobody has seen yet. The Olympics course coming up at Kasumigaseki Country Club, the East course, which has been delayed until later this summer. But they're doing it, so let's check it out. So on Flyover, what we have done is we've enabled it to be that hole-by-hole basis. You can kind of cruise through the course and see what's in front of you. The flyovers are short here, but let's give you an idea. So we click hole 1. You see the yardage, hole, the par, handicap, yardage from the different tee. And on many of our flyovers, you'll notice that, yeah, hey, look at that, GolfTraxx is matching up. But as you click from hole to hole, it advances in the video so you can see number 2. I want to see what's on number 8. Number 8, and in the video, there's number 8. So that's conceptually what we're doing. But the question, how are we getting there? Well, one of the things that we allow editors to do, and you can be an editor for a course, we can add you as an editor, is let's say that you've got videos uploaded in your YouTube channel or your Vimeo. And so here is an example of a YouTube video for Western Gales Golf Club. So sometimes it will be that every single hole has a different video, or sometimes it will be that there's one video for all of them. We can handle both of those scenarios, and we can handle it for Vimeo or for YouTube. So we're going to use this one here from YouTube and a concept called embed, where you take that YouTube video and you embed it somewhere else. We're not stealing the video, it's on their sites, and we're just essentially providing a link so more people can see it. Okay, so we've got this, and one of the things that I'll just point out is YouTube uses, and Vimeo does the same thing, uses these 10, 12, 14-digit character codes to identify their videos. So that's the thing that is of primary interest. The other thing is a pointer to where in the video we want each hole to start. So let's give you an example. So that was Western Gales. So what we have is we have a form that you can use that you can enter in the information for the course that you want to add a flyover for. Now remember that we have the video over there from YouTube, and so we'll show you just a simple example of getting one of those entered here. It's on youtube.com, and when you embed a video on your site, that's the format that you use for it. So every single one of the links embed will essentially look the same, and you can see there's some additional features, like some courses they name their holes. Well, we can have those hole names and we'll show. Some courses where it's silent, like a Charlie Chaplin video, yeah, you can add text, so you can be like, your course could be just like every hole at Cypress Point, or every hole at Pebble Beach. Although you may not quite sound like Jim Nance, but it'll still be good. So we've got, first of all, that video, and let's just give you a simple example now. All we've done so far is we've added the link for that video. So if we look at whole flyovers for that course, it was called Western Gales. We'll just, in our little GolfTraxx Google search, Western Gales, there's the course, flyover, and you may not be able to read that, but that is Western Gales. And that's the start of the video, okay? So it's kind of a slow one, and some courses, but there we go. We've got hole 1, par 4, 309 yards. Well, we've got 310, so there may be a slight edit, but yeah, I'm pretty comfortable this is the correct course. Now, what we want to do next is we want it so when we click on 2, it comes up right with the start of 2. Well, how do you do that? Well, it's pretty simple. Basically, what we do is we add a timer for each hole. So let me give you an example here. So where is it that hole 2 starts? Well, we don't know yet, but we may be able to find it If we watch the whole video, certainly we can find it. This is playing towards the end. This is the first green. You can see you're 44 seconds into the video. So as each, and if you played any golf over in Scotland or England, you see they have these paths connecting each one. So it's a little easier to find. But did you see how when that one ended, it switched to the next? Well, so right at the point where, and there it shows us, hole 2 railway. So this one actually will give us the ability to add names as well. So right where it switches from the hole 1 to hole 2, we capture that in seconds. And that becomes the start. So you see here at second 55 or 56, we start the second one. Let's go back over here to our map. So the first one was okay to start there at the start. The second one, and then for those thereafter, we add one parameter. We pass it in the URL. This is the way you do it. The name of their variable they're looking for is start. Then we say 55 seconds. Oh, that's not so bad. And then actually what I should have done for each of these, because they'll all be the same, we'll pass the same parameter to that video for the specific seconds where each hole starts. So essentially, that's the first step towards making a video for your course. I want to show you a couple of additional steps so that you can, so basically in addition to that, of course, you know we can add the hole names, but I'm also going to show you how you can put text. So if it's a silent video, as I say, Charlie Chaplin special, that you can actually have. Now, we know that we added a start time for hole 2. So if I just click here, hole 2, I should see it, right? Well, look at that. So if we've got it timed correctly, 3. Well, that's interesting. That's not what we put in there, was it? So let's refresh that. Oh, we didn't refresh. So let's do that once. Let's do a refresh because that's where it was. When we click hole 2, boom, there's 55 seconds, and that looks like the second tee. Let's see. It'll come up here in just a second. It's starting, the video starting, and hole 2, 430 yards. So again, we can see that it looks like there may be a little editing of the scorecard, but we've got our scorecard, our hole handicap, and the yardage for the different tees. And we want that for each hole on the course. We also notice the holes have names, so we're going to add the name for each hole as well. Now this one is silent, so if we'd like, maybe there's professional tips that have been listed for the holes. We can paste those in, and we're going to show you that next after we get all the holes added. More on that later.